Feeling a little spaced out? I know I certainly am, and I'm excited for the return of the Space Dragon series to the channel. This is number 8 from Firemaker Brewing Company, Space Dragon 8. Let's see what kind of galactic adventures we can get into right after the theme song. Welcome back into the Midland Studio as per usual with your host, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto, and we are ready for liftoff. As you may remember, I did review the Space Dragon Mission 6 on the channel previously. I'll throw the card up there. I unfortunately missed 7. I was really upset by that because they did Firemaker did a whole 007 type of social media campaign around the release, and it was really awesome. And Susanna does a great job leading their social media team down there at the Atlanta brewery. And I really liked what they did with that promotion. And unfortunately, I was not able to grab 7, but thanks to my main man, Adam.drinks.beer, he had a little trip, as he normally does, down to Atlanta every so often, and he muled a few cans back to me. One of which you saw previously, that was the Halfway Crooks DSOD. And the next one is right here. It is from Firemaker because I really wanted to try whatever the next Space Dragon mission would be. And this, of course, is number 8. Ocho. It is a double IPA, and if double IPAs are your thing, work your way down in the comments. The first one pinned has a link to a playlist of all the other double IPAs I reviewed in the past. Can-wise, it's kind of darker than the other one. If you may remember, the Space Dragon Mission 6 was very bright. It was a lot of yellow, a lot of green. This one's a lot of blue, purple, darker green. It's definitely more that darker color. There's, I don't want to say Death Star, but I don't know how else to describe it. There's like a little spaceship on a couple legs, a little satellite dish sticking out of the side there. There's a bunch of crystalline formations in the back. Couple alien flowers, and a little astronaut holding a big hot blossom. So I'll rotate that a little bit. Of course, the Firemaker logo smack down in the center. Mungo, the dragon, mascot of Firemaker. Firemaker, number 2 best new brewery in America by USA Today. Atlanta born and Georgia brewed. Citrus, pine, and stone fruit. Oh, those are the Cliff Notes. Oh, Cliff Notes. Cliff Notes, citrus, pine, and stone fruit. All right, we'll see how that goes. I always like what Firemaker does with the side. They put those ranges on the side of the can to tell you exactly where your typical profiles of beer should line up. So for color, they've got it about at the quarter mark above light. So this is probably going to be fairly, probably not super. I don't know if it'll be super clear, but it probably won't be that like thick dark orange haze either. Body, it's about not quite 3/4 up, but almost. So this will probably have a nice meaty mouthfeel to it. And bite, it is maybe a little more than a third of the way up. So it's probably gonna be fairly smooth, but I would guess probably just enough bite for you to really notice what she is. Our Space Dragon went to the far reaches of the universe to seek out new flavors and discovered, I almost read Star Trek there, discovered EXP 1320. This hop abounds with sweet citrus and orange rind flavor. We complemented EXP 1320 with Nelson Sauvin hops from New Zealand to bring in some sweet white wine character and gooseberries. Small hints of pine can be found in the background to help give this mission a truly complex hop profile. They do have what does that say? Buckhead Best Brewery, Buckhead Best of 2022. So I guess there was a publication down in the Buckhead area of Atlanta that voted them best brewery in the area. I feel like the bio on Untapped is about the same that I read on this. There is an ABV on Untapped, but I don't recall. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. It's right at the bottom, 8.5. That is confirmed on Untapped at 8.5. The IBU is not listed. There's 122 rankings out of the 137 unique check-ins and 147 total. It's a very respectable average of 3.92. So that sounds right in line with what I expect Space Dragon series to be. And I'm excited to see what number 8's all about. So let's not waste any more time and crack it open. Ooh. Top it off. Little mini upside down snowfall. There's beer for breakfast, facts for snacks, like to say. Can I get it all in there? Oh boy, that's gonna be tricky to lift up to my nose in a minute. So, they weren't lying on the color. I wasn't quite expecting it to be this light, but it is certainly very light. Apologies for the spider grab. Yeah, that is, oh, there's some floaties, interesting. That is a pretty, like, natural, pure orange color. It is fairly light. I very much see the shadow of my hand coming through there. Let's get the aroma. I almost smell outside, when I popped it, I could almost smell like a creamsicle note. That's not really what I'm getting here. Almost snorted it. I'm kind of getting an orange rind. I almost thought it was going to be the grapes, but I actually think it's more the that orange rind profile that they listed in the bio. But it's very, very subtle. Definitely takes a few sniffs to get that out of there. So let's try not to spill this and not waste any more time and take a sip. On my service glass because that's another Georgia brewery. Okay. Maybe not what I was expecting, but I'm still kind of enjoying it. Let's talk about it. I will tell you, this is quite the juxtaposition to number 6. And it honestly makes me even more upset that I didn't get to try number 7. Because number 6, and Dave's TV reviewed that as well, so I'll throw his card up there. I actually sent that to him. Number 6 was very much a hazy, hoppy, juicy, soft type of New England style IPA. This one, the Cliff Notes, when they put pine on there, they are not joking. This is shading into West Coast IPA territory. It's got a very present citrus-forward pine profile all across your palate, up front, mid, and finish. And I would actually rank the bite on this a lot higher than they did. It's like a little higher than a third of the way up. It's still in the smooth territory. I'm not saying it's not smooth, but for me, for my palate, I would rank this a little bit higher. The bite is strong. It's not overpowering, but it is strong, and it is ever present all the way throughout your palate. That's a main chunk of what this is. and it's a complete polar opposite from number 6. So yeah, I'm just that much more upset I didn't get to try 7, because I would have liked to know what was the bridge beer between 6 and 8. But nonetheless, it's very, very good. If you gave this to me 8 months ago, I probably would be like, yep, one and done, never going to have it again. But my palate is definitely evolving more towards one that likes a more piney, traditionally West Coast American IPA type of flavor. It is kind of sneaky. Despite the hoppiness kind of jacks it up a little bit. But I would, or that hoppy bite rather, I should say, that kind of jacks it up a little bit. But aside from that, I wouldn't have guessed this. I wouldn't have guessed this to be higher than a 6 or 6.5. Oh, there's the carbonation, Drew. Yeah, that is definitely a little bit sneaky. It's kind of shading into more West Coast vibe. It's very, very good. I'm not gonna turn this away one bit. I am not who I was able to, that's for sure. Thanks again to Adam for that one. If you like what you saw from me, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell to exactly when my reviews drop. If you want to recommend a beer to me, send me a beer, or just chit-chat me up and make a new friend, email me nutmeg2palmetto@gmail.com. And if you want the rest of my day-to-day insanity, follow me on my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram @nutmeg2palmetto. Cheers, friends. I'll see you next time.